Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Taiko World Cup 2017. I am Deadbeat, and I am joined with Arp. How are you, man?
I'm great. How are you doing, Deadbeat?
I'm pretty a bit tired, but I'm pretty good, pretty good. Still just getting myself woken up a bit. It's been a pretty good night though, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the remaining remaining two matches for this weekend.
Yeah, I was about to say, if there's anything likely to wake you up, it's going to be the few contests we've got ahead of us today. Starting with, I believe, Hong Kong versus South Korea.
You would be correct. And
well,
then
both these teams... Sorry, go on.
And then after that, we have Chile versus Germany, I believe it was.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, yeah, there should be some good matches today. I'm pretty hyped for this. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we saw both of these teams play yesterday. South Korea versus France. I believe that ended in 6-3. And Hong Kong managing a complete shutout of Poland to move on. So both teams have shown exceptional strength. And with them going head-to-head together, it's kind of hard to get a read on who's expected to win this.
I'm still edging towards South Korea on this one. Like, they're both really good teams, but Korea still has some pretty monstrous players that we often overlook.
That's true. They do pull out a bit of an edge in terms of sheer skill and ability at playing maps, but who knows? It is a team effort after all. So a few slip-ups here and there could pave the way for some really interesting results.
That is true. I mean, we definitely have to look at players like Nisox, Bonehead, Runa. I mean, they're all really incredible players.
Yeah, it just blows my mind how they can just blast through these 260, 255 BPM maps without even breaking a sweat. It's unbelievable.
Also just a little scary.
Yeah, just a bit.
I've already seen some players perform really well on maps. Like, I think we saw a double S on Veritas.
Yeah, I mean,
pretty scary in all honesty.
Yeah. Definitely not one of the maps you'd expect to see, even FC'd, forget SSing.
Let me just double check that in case I'm wrong.
I do remember seeing a 1x100 on Veritas, I think, so I could be wrong about that, though.
Okay, it must not have been Veritas, unless I didn't enter it. Oh, I might have been thinking of R176, actually. Someone on Japan double S that. That's probably what I was thinking of. Wrong double time map.
Yeah, R176 is a bit more tame than Veritas, I'll give it that much. So I believe this is the first warm-up that's been picked.
Yeah, here it is.
Not 100% sure which team is picked this, but I think it was Hong Kong.
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they are doing pretty well at the moment, so...
Yeah, opening with double time. Well, I mean, I say this every time we start a match, whether the warm-ups and the mods people select are a sign of things to come in the actual match, but, you know, it's... I don't know, based on the double time maps that are in the pool this time around, it's kind of difficult to see whether or not they would just open with that straight up. Maybe not the best choice.
Yeah, I'm still looking forward to this. I think a lot of warm-ups should give us a pretty good idea as to how this match will go.
Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty close. You have to assume at least some of these players are, you know, playing the map blind or sight reading it, as it were. And with it being a warm-up, they wouldn't take it as seriously, but, you know, it's still a highly competitive atmosphere, so it still gives a pretty good indication of what might happen in the future.
Yeah, we also have to give a bit of leeway towards country pick advantage.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, more often than not, you see a lot of countries go for, you know, something representing themselves or some really, you know, flashy meme pick, perhaps. But whoever picked this,
your gimmick troll map.
Exactly right.
Which these World Cups are famous for.
Always a treat to see some really just spectacular, unexpected. I mean, I don't know. Z-Trot and I had a bit of a gander at the so-called sandwich map that we saw yesterday. So, which we were quite quickly corrected. I think it was Dunner song. I probably butchered the pronunciation, but I was very told in no uncertain terms that it was not a sandwich. So I'll be sure to not make that mistake again. Yes, the kebab map. That's the one. But yeah.
Good old kebab map.
Based on the S rank from Chocola, I would say that was Hong Kong's warm-up pick.
That would be a fair guess, I guess.
An orthodox warm-up pick from whoever picked that, still no confirmation. So, you know, maybe it's a sign that they're taking this a bit more seriously.
Well, either way, we should begin into the second warm-up very shortly, which looks to be Cold Butterfly, which is a Ducker song.
I'm not familiar with the taiko for this. I have seen the standard map, however, which was quite lauded at the time, actually. But this is apparently 7.23 stars, so... Well, I think the difficulty name also gives a bit of an indication as to what to expect. Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that one actually got through, but we'll see how this goes. We should be starting very shortly, I guess.
And here we go.
Awesome. I think this is actually the first Taiko song I've seen for Taiko. I've seen quite a few of it for standard, but not much outside of it.
I think I've seen a couple. None are coming to mind right now, but I don't know. She's not that unpopular.
Oh no! I mean, there was a whole movement to try to get more of the songs mapped. So,
what isn't there a movement for these days?
Something fun.
It looks like there are a couple of other Ducka songs with some taiko difficulties. Quite a few, actually. I'm seeing 4 or 5 right now.
Oh, nice.
Is it Ducka? Is it Duka?
I like Ducka. Yeah, it could be Duka. But I just like Ducka. I don't know why.
Some things just can't be explained.
I'd like to think that this could be though. I'd be a little bit worried if someone couldn't explain how her name is pronounced. Nobody knows. It's an enigma.
An enigma wrapped in a conundrum, wrapped in a riddle, wrapped in a mystery. Whatever, however that goes.
And
history was never my strong suit.
Oh damn, that's strange. And they all nailed it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that the patterns are either simple or they're all just that good. I know the BPM isn't exactly on the high end of the spectrum, but still.
It's probably a bit of the latter, I'd say.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, like, if they're gonna miss on massive games like that, what are they gonna miss on? Stamina of these players is quite remarkable, really.
Yeah, I mean, especially in a game mode like Taiko, some of the things you see with regards to people playing long, difficult, really just dense mapping is unbelievable.
I think from like a stamina perspective, I think Taiko would probably be the second most taxing.
Would you say Mania is number one, or what?
Yeah, I got Mania.
Yeah, given that Mania Tag games have been around for over a decade now, I think the upper limits of Mania Endurance still haven't been hit, and that's just unbelievable to even think about. But yeah, I would have to say Taiko comes at a close second.
It's actually a pretty long map. We're about 4.5 minutes. What do you think?
Sorry, well, I missed that.
What do you think? How long do you think the map is? I went for about 4.5.
Yeah, I think this is just about 5 minutes because I think there's an approval map set of it. So
I was closer. 4 minutes 16.
I could have sworn I've seen a 1 difficulty standard map set up. This must be my mind playing tricks on me again. Then
this is a solo Taiko set though, so
yeah, that's true.
Map differently. Although I do think there was a bit of planning involved since it has exactly 2,000 notes.
Maybe it's a coincidence. Yeah, fair enough. I doubt it as well.
I think that was planned.
That reminds me of the I don't know, it was some song about the devil, and they made sure every difficulty had like 66 notes or 666 notes. Some real shenanigans were involved in making that happen, though. Hey, that 2004 notes. Come on now, that S rank isn't 2,000 notes exactly. You lied to me.
I just took information off the VMap listing page.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Scorby2 had something to do with that. And let
yeah,
you
probably.
Off. Still impressive plays from everybody.
And a more impressive like roll. I mean, I think Magno wins the roll there.
Yeah, that's. Having a captain who can roll is always important. You see it so many times within the OWC, the MWC. Captain's just rolling 1, 3, 7, 5 every time. Like that, for instance.
Those single-digit rolls, man.
Good old Team USA.
No, it's sad enough just rolling the single-digit roll. It's sadder when you win on a single-digit
right? Oh god, I can't.
That's even worse when both players roll a 1. Like when you get like the snake eyes, you've hit rock bottom.
I've never seen that, both players rolling 1. I mean, I can't imagine
there's been one case of snake eyes.
Wow.
Also, 96. I think Runa wins that one.
Just a little, maybe, just a bit.
Just a bit, yeah.
But that does signal the fact that we will be getting our band soon and moving on to the actual serious match, which is going to be awesome.
Yeah, so first we're going to get to the bands though, so we've got Hong Kong up to ban first. And I think they're banning Hard Rock? They're going Sync or Cyber.
Well, I don't know what Sick is that... Oh, Cyber, alright. Yeah, that works.
Wait, so does Cyber Sparks a ban?
Think to the deep sea floor. I don't know what Sick is. Which map is Sick?
Okay, well we got a Boogie Woogie Splatter Show ban from South Korea, so we can be confident about that one.
Yeah, that's no mod, I'm pretty sure.
Or it's probably syncing to the DC because it's probably
Yeah,
toggle that
so
through.
that's
So
it.
yeah, I'll be syncing.
All right then.
Got it right the first time.
They're gonna play "To Love Me, I Die for You." I'm just throwing that out there. I think that's what they're gonna start with.
Just random guess, huh?
Well, I don't know. I like to think of it as an educated estimate, but yeah, you could call it a random guess. Oh,
An
damn
educated
it.
guesstimate. Ah, we're gonna go for Bois.
Yeah, good old Blah. This song just always makes me happy whenever it shows up.
The song name just reminds me of like that 6-second YouTube video. If you know the one I'm talking about.
Not sure that I do actually.
I should show it to you later. It's like one of those short but sweet videos.
Those are the best. Yeah, but if you're not familiar with Bois, as you can hear, probably, it's a chiptune type song, which is a collaboration between Tasha and Jai, who happens to play for the Australian team.
Both of who are also commentators.
Yes, yes indeed. And if I recall, this has quite a few slider velocity changes in the middle, which means if you haven't practiced it, then you're boned, pretty much, unfortunately.
It'll definitely be interesting to see how players handle the middle. I mean, we've had some pretty good accuracies on this map so far.
Oh yeah, it's not one of the so-called suicide picks for sure. Pretty much everyone can perform to a certain standard on Bois, so as we approach the upper limits of player skill in the tournament. All right, here we go.
I was about to say, if we're going to see any mods, it'll probably be Hard Rock. And I think we might be seeing Hard Rock. I'm actually surprised we're seeing 4 of them though. Oh no, wait, no, there's a Hard Rock. So
Yeah, it's hidden.
So a lot of my mod icons look the same. So I should probably get that fixed.
Well,
so this is actually the first time we've seen hidden on this map. Every other team. Oh no, wait, no, sorry, yeah.
No, we've seen hidden on this.
So I've got hidden Hard Rock on my stats sheet round the wrong way around. Still waking up, still waking up.
You'll get there.
Just give me a couple hours.
Well, we do
I'll
have
be
our first
ready to
break.
go.
One day, one day.
Yeah, 9 hiddens now on this one, so 9 hiddens with 3 picks isn't too bad.
Well, it's, I mean, confidence levels, I'd say. Practice more than anything. Yeah, I was about to say... Yeah, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, I wonder if people aren't going Hard Rock just because of the slide velocity section in the middle.
Yeah, that was my thinking as well. Just that one section in the middle just can throw you off with Hard Rock, and there's really no need to. I mean, if you can play this well with Hidden, I don't see why you would go with Hard Rock to begin with.
Yeah, I think Hidden would probably be the safer option here. And given some of the accuracies of these players, like Chocolate is still at 99%, I mean, I would say this was a pretty well played by Hong Kong.
Yeah, that's exceptionally good accuracy considering how many different snappings this map has. 1/6, 1/4, 1/8 here and there. Especially considering that since he hasn't broken combo yet, Chocolate, their hidden, I don't know what to call it, the bar, I suppose, covers up almost... Well, I did just curse them there, unfortunately, but the map's over, so it's all good. And that was not decided by a large margin of points. Goodness me.
But that's not the deciding factor. That was a breakpoint.
Yeah, that was, wasn't it?
South Korea won the roll, so they got the first pick. So I will actually admit, I'm a little surprised there. I did think South Korea would come into this with a bit of a good start, but Hong Kong deepened it up.
Yeah, we saw a couple of early drops from knee stocks on South Korean side and some random accuracy drops in the middle as well. It looked like they got a little mixed up with their controls just for a little bit, and I think that was just enough to give the edge over to Hong Kong, who do also pick the next map, and I think they've gone with double time.
Yeah, R176. Okay.
Brilliant. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
BBJ stealing my line there. I was just about to point out how this song has been in almost every TWC, but still on Deadbeat, sorry.
I was just actually looking. Hong Kong before this have played 5 double time maps and they've won all of them.
Wow, that's an interesting statistic.
South Korea have gone 1 for 1 on double time. Actually, now that I think about it. They have the best track record on double time.
Yeah, I mean, if you've gone 5-0, I would assume so.
There's been a couple of teams that have gone 2 for 2, which was Germany and Chile. What did the United States have? The United States have gone 3 for 2, but there have been a few teams that have played a couple of times, but Taiwan's at 3 for 0, which is still pretty good as well, but yeah. Hong Kong seems to love that double time.
Well, I mean, if they can hold that performance. Yeah, go on.
So I wonder if Hong Kong does well here, we might also see a Veritas pick after this one. Well, for Hong Kong's second pick as well.
Well, it's not banned, so yeah, it's definitely a possibility.
Again, it'll depend on if they can get a good secure point here.
I somehow doubt that South Korea will lie down and roll over for this, though. R176 does seem like the kind of map that they would be able to put up a pretty good fight on, track record of Hong Kong notwithstanding.
Well, I mean, they do have a very slight early lead here, so...
Yeah, and that makes them
as well.
Yeah. Ooh, another one.
We might see the 5-0 clean record become a 5-1.
Some really good accuracies showing up here so far. Sting and Quizmagi in particular holding really strong.
Yeah, Chocolate is not too far behind, along with Jonah. Both hovering around 97,
Oh, you
98.
just had to mention Jonah.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, Hong Kong do seem relatively secure, though, with those two really good scores from Chocolate and Sting. Quizmagi has just missed for South Korea as well, so that's going to put them in a bit of a hot seat. With the map winding down, just less than a quarter of it to go now, I think Hong Kong have just about secured their point here.
Yeah, I mean, we do see Quizmagi still holding up his respectable 98%, but not going to be enough to make up the difference in points.
Yeah, when you've got two good accuracies compared to one, it's not going to be enough to pull ahead. And, well, in the end, it's by not a sizable margin, but a respectable one. An FC from Sim216 as well.
Even more impressive. I mean, I was wrong. They keep the record. 5-0 becomes 6-0. Hong Kong are looking to be the double time team with the Taiko World Cup. So I mean, I'm thinking at some point we probably will see Veritas. But the question for now is, what is South Korea gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, do you reckon they'd go no mod now just to kind of